Have you been feeling anxious, stressed, or overwhelmed lately? In this beginner-friendly yoga practice, we're going to use grounding postures, mindful movement, and breath to bring your attention away from racing thoughts and back into your body. I've been practicing yoga and meditation for over 6 years now, and one of the biggest things that it's taught me is that when we're anxious, we often need something physical to focus on. So let's move, breathe, and begin. So just come into a comfortable seated position, or you can kneel, you can lay down, you can do it standing. Maybe looking down towards the floor, closing the eyes. And just starting to relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, the belly, the facial muscles, the hands, the arms and the legs. And then starting to take a big breath, inhale through the nose, feel the chest and belly expand. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the body relax on the exhale. Doing that twice more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One last time. Inhale through the nose. Belly and chest expand. Exhale. Feel the body relax. And then slowly just coming onto an all-fours position. Just taking a cat-cow here just to warm the spine up. So belly comes down, head comes up, inhale. Exhale, take the back up towards the sky, chin comes to chest. Inhale, belly comes down. Exhale, back goes up towards the sky, chin to chest. Once more, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, we're going to tuck our toes, bring the weight into the hands and the toes, push our butt towards the sky. Bend in the knees, pushing the hands and straightening the arms here. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly walking the hands all the way to the front of the mat, forward fold. Taking a big inhale here and coming all the way up to standing. Lifting the toes up here off the floor, spreading the toes out, really feeling the feet on the floor here. Squeezing the glutes in slightly, shoulders are relaxing down away from the ears, palms facing forwards, and tuck the chin slightly so the top of the head is reaching towards the sky here. Take a big breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale. We're going to start to take the hands all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the hands towards the shins, straighten the back. And then exhale, taking the hands to the floor, stepping back to plank, or you can take the knees to the floor, whichever is more comfortable for you. Bringing the chest all the way down to the floor. And then hands stay where they are, shoulder blades come in together. Pushing the tops of the feet into the floor. Inhale, come to cobra. And then exhale, start to push into the hands. Push the hips back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Maybe paddle the feet out. One heel goes to the floor, one leg straightens. And then taking it on the opposite side. And then starting to walk towards the hands again, forward fold. Inhale, hands come all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands come through center. Hands by the sides here. Again, lifting the toes up off the floor, spreading the toes out, squeezing the glutes slightly, strong through the legs. Shoulders are back and down away from the ears. Palms facing forwards, and then tucking the chin slightly so the top of the head reaches towards the sky. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Going through that once more, and then we'll go through a warrior floor. So inhale, hands come all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands come to shins. Straighten the arms and straighten the spine here. Exhale, bringing the hands down, stepping back to plank, knees or not off the floor. And then lowering all the way down to the belly here. Keeping the hands where they are. Shoulder blades and elbows together. Inhale. And then exhale, pushing off the hands, tucking the toes, and push the butt towards the sky here. Bending the knees. Take a couple of breaths here. Staying still or paddling the feet out. And then from here, we're going to kick the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that right knee towards the chest as much as you can and landing that right foot on the floor here. Keeping the hands on the floor, left heel goes back towards the right side corner of the mat here. So it's at a little bit of an angle. And then we're going to inhale, coming all the way up if we can, warrior one. So the hips are still facing towards the front of the mat here. Either bringing the hands up to the ceiling or bringing the hands to heart center. Taking some breaths here. Feel the strength in the legs. And then slowly starting to turn that back foot horizontal towards the back of the mat. Arms come to the front and back of the mat. We're opening the hips out to the left long side of the mat. Taking some breaths here, strong through the legs and the arms. Think about pushing the feet into the floor and relaxing the shoulders. Looking towards that right middle finger. Taking a breath. And then slowly bringing the hands to heart center or hands to hips. Maybe edging this left foot back in. And we're going to bring the weight onto the right foot here. Weight comes into the right foot. Left leg starts to kick back here. So really strong through that standing leg. Maybe a bend in the standing leg if you need it. Starting to kick back. Trying to keep the left hip square to the floor. Taking some breaths. Find a point to focus on and steady breathing. And then bringing that left foot down. Bringing the hands down. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Either staying here and taking a couple of breaths or coming forwards to plank. Inhale. Lowering all the way down. Exhale. Elbows together. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking some breaths here. And then we're going to inhale, left leg reaches towards the sky this time. Exhale, bring that left knee towards the chest, left foot lands on the floor, keeping the hands on the floor. Right heel goes down, pointing towards the left corner of the mat. Inhale, hands come up. Warrior one on the left side. Relaxing the shoulders, pointing the hips facing the front of the mat. So you should feel a nice stretch on the front of the right hip here. Strong through the legs. And then from here, we're going to start to turn towards the long edge of the mat here. Hands are pointing towards the front and the back of the mat. Relaxing the shoulders. Take a breath. And then either bringing the hands to the hips or hands to heart center. We're going to start to take the weight into the left foot here. Maybe bringing that right foot a little bit further forwards. Tilting to face the top of our mat. And right leg starts to kick back here. Strong through that standing leg. Finding a single point of focus and steady breathing. Squeezing the core, squeezing that back leg, squeezing the shoulder blades together behind you. And then slowly releasing that right leg, hands come towards the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. Taking some breaths or coming to inhale plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, come into cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Taking that one more time on each side. So inhale, right leg rises. Bringing that right knee to the chest. Exhale, right foot lands. Left heel comes down. Inhale, hands off. Take another breath here, relax the shoulders. On the next exhale, come to warrior two. Face the long edge of the mat, looking forwards. Strong through the legs. Take one more breath. Bring in hands to hips or heart center. Weight comes into the right foot. Left leg kicks back. Warrior three. Maybe you want to use your hands or the blocks on the floor. Taking that left leg down, hands come down, stepping back to downward facing dog. Staying here or inhale, come to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take some breaths. Inhale, left leg rises this time. Bringing that left knee towards the chest, left foot lands on the floor. Right heel comes down. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Warrior one. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath. On the next exhale, take it to warrior two. So back foot comes horizontal. Facing the long edge of your mat. Hands are reaching to the front and back of the mat. Relax the shoulders. Take one more breath. Bring in hands to the hips or to heart center. Turn in to face the front edge of your mat. Bring in the weight into the left foot. Right foot kicks back here. Warrior three. Did I say that? The floor is uneven, I promise. Steady breath. Right foot comes down, hands come down. And then just taking it back to downward facing dog here, taking some breaths. And then bringing the knees down here and bringing the right leg in front of the left leg here. Left leg goes back. So both legs are at a right angle here, and then we're just going to forward fold over that right leg or staying here if this feels like enough for you. And taking some deep breaths now, starting to relax the body. And slowly coming up and out of the posture, switching sides wherever you are. Going on the left leg at the front, right leg goes back, either staying here, if this feels like a lot, or forward folding. Taking some deep breaths and relaxing all the muscles in the body here. And slowly starting to come up, bringing both feet together, taking the knees out wide here. Taking the feet away from the body if the stretch feels a little too intense. Maybe moving the legs a little to ease the discomfort. More than welcome to stay here or forward fold. Feeling the sensation on the outside of the legs here. And then slowly coming up and out of that posture, just taking the hands back, trying to keep the hips still and just bringing the knees from side to side here. Just releasing the hips, relax the muscles in the hips and just allow the knees to move here. Relaxing the shoulders. And then slowly start to bring the back all the way down to the floor here. You can take the feet to the floor, bring them out wide and bring the knees together if your lower back doesn't like Shavasana. Otherwise, bringing the feet out long, bringing the hands towards the sky or bringing one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Take whatever position feels comfortable for you and just relax in here, staying in Shavasana. As a fellow anxious girly, something that really helped me was a body scan, because it would bring the attention away from my mind and back into the sensations in the body. And it actually helped me get to sleep quite a number of times. So just starting to maybe close down the eyes or just having a soft gaze. And starting to relax the muscles in the face, across the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue, the neck muscles, the shoulders, relaxing the hands and the arms, relaxing the muscles in the belly and the chest, relaxing the upper back and the lower back, relaxing the muscles in the hips, and relaxing the thigh muscles, the lower legs, and relaxing the feet. Just allowing the body to fully rest here and coming back to the breath for a few moments. And slowly starting to bring your attention back to the body. Just taking a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just bringing the hands to heart center here. And just thank yourself for taking this time for practicing today. Taking this time for your mind and body. Bringing the hands to the forehead, bowing down slightly, trying to maintain this yin-like nature, this slow nature throughout the rest of your day, whether you're going to sleep or your day's just started. I hope you feel less anxious and calmer after today's practice. Let me know how you go, and I'll see you next time.